Hello, world, and welcome to Sacred Earth Essentials YouTube channel. Here is another video for your viewing, entertainment, and education. I haven't been doing a lot of videos. I've been primarily focused on my other work, as usual, and I'm still growing in my ability to provide consistent videos here on YouTube and beyond. And so thank you for your patience with me in that. I'm still providing private practice for clinical psychotherapy sessions, clinical substance abuse counseling sessions, holistic psychotherapy sessions, astrology chart readings, herbal consultations, and other types of health coaching if you are interested. And Bluminations is still happening over at www.wgdr.org, and if you're in Vermont, on 91.1 and 91.7 FM. And so thankfully the sun is shining here in Vermont today, and we are getting ready to have spring. I am feeling a lot of pain, excruciating physical pain here in my neck as a result of some stretching that I was doing this morning. So it was just a great reminder to not only be gentle with ourselves, but to take impeccable care of our body, spirit, and mind from as early of an age as possible. And so many of us were not blessed with a great health education growing up. I know that myself, personally, we grew up eating a lot of fast food and a lot of Little Debbie snack cakes and a lot of pop soda. Coca-Cola and Pepsi was like the thing in between my aunts in Pennsylvania. So I've heard it said before, and this was by the Moore Foundation, that our youth, our younger age, those are younger ages, those are the years in which we are formed, and our adulthood, that's the time when we transform, right? And so what are you transforming into? What do you want to transform into as an adult? The director, the controller, the author, the artist, the architect, the engineer, the creator of your own life. And so here at the Sacred Earth Essentials, one of the goals is to help connect people to their own self-respect, to being able to not only hold the world around them in a container, in a light of reverence and respect, but also to recognize that they themselves are also included in that, and they also reflect that divinity. And so one of the things that I have seen many people struggle with has been that self-respect, and myself as well at times. And so again, the things that we don't learn in our childhood, we are then responsible to learn as adults if we would like. And as March is Women's Month, Women's History Month, and we recently had International Women's Day, I wanted to get on today to let all of my loyal subscribers know that I am still here and that I am still pushing through, albeit at a different pace with a different approach. And so thank you for everything that you all have taught me and the support that you continue to give. And so these are my Goddess deck by Doreen Virtue cards. It is the first tarot deck that I've had, deck of oracle cards. And to me, I don't ever feel anything, evil or dark or devilish coming from these types of cards, at least not this particular deck. Aphrodite on the bottom of the deck. Whoop whoop. Who doesn't love themselves a good Aphrodite? And so what we're not seeing, what I'm not seeing most likely, because I'm the one shuffling this, and this is also for the collective, which I'm a part of, is that need for our cultivating, caring for our own inner goddess, for recognizing her, for believing in her, and knowing and acknowledging that she is there and that she deserves our love and our caring attention. So regardless of, your gender, you can still tap into your inner feminine, your divine feminine, and the collective divine feminine energy, which Aphrodite is a model goddess for. And she has the dove there, and she's dancing, and you can't quite tell if it's the morning twilight or the evening twilight, that world, that space in between, and really just feeling herself as Aphrodite is a queen at doing, as of self-care and love, and training other women to be able to love and care for themselves in that divine goddess way, and then to be able to extend the fruits of that love to others in the community, which Aphrodite's daughters excelled at doing. So, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity, spoken like a proud mother. And so here you have it, folks. What you don't see coming, that you're now seeing, because Spirit's showing you, is that need for self-care and that recognition that Aphrodite has your back. She's at that foundation, holding it up. One of the queen goddesses, I would say. And that you can tap into that energy and that confidence and that ancient, age-old, generational relationship that we as women, that within our, DNA as humans and within our spirit, have this connection to these other women who lived on this planet, lived and loved on this planet Earth a very long time ago, where, centuries later, thousands of years later, we're still talking about Aphrodite. Like, what a powerful impact that woman must have had. And so the beat goes on. Da, 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 da. Speaking of which, we have Bast, independent. And so your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. And so in today's, modern culture, we are reclaiming and redefining and regenerating what it means to be divine feminine. And that will look different for each person. And this, Bast in Egyptian culture, and she has the cat ears, and we said the cot ears. I don't know why I was going to say it like that. And, really opening up her heart chakra to the world, to the universe, to not only what we see, but to what we don't see, and that space between, and finding, her strength and success in that independence. We can be independent, and she's the two golden cats on either side of her, so she's lucky as well in that independence. And luck, living under correct knowledge, not luck like, oh my God, that lucky, like that person did not deserve that, like not that kind of luck, but like the kind of blessings and grace where that somebody has worked hard for it over the years, been through the ringer. And everybody, some like, I have to admit for my own self, like also having had certain types of privileges and support, right? But also having had moments and times in my life where there was no support, and when my independence was my strength and my only way to success. And so many women feel that way, and many women have been through those types of things. And so again, wanting to honor all those who have gone before, who are here now and will be in that chain of divine feminine command. At your service, goddess. All right, and so Aphrodite's got your back. It's a part of your independence. And, again, looking at femininity, do you see the difference between those two types of femininity, right? Do you feel that difference? So to be feminine, you have the both this strong, independent nature, like a cat goddess, and this like lovey-dovey kind of nature, right? So we can be both. We don't have to be just one or the other. Followed by sorceress Rihanna. Nice, she doesn't look like the name we might associate with Rhiannon, but you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So that kind of witchiness that often is associated with women. There's the unicorn there. She's on the unicorn. And that ability to tap into these very mysterious and magical realms that exist within the universe, and that there are people who are able to tap into that within themselves and then bring that forward and articulate that into the world, or allow for source, allow for the great mystery, the great spirit, allow for God to create what it sees best, and then allow ourselves to be open and receptive. Like that's strength and openness to receive it, to allow it to nourish us, to dance, to make love to the universe, right? And that allows for the magic of the universe to then flow through, which to other people at times is very mysterious. And Unag, one of my new favorite goddesses, because I love the name Unag. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Easy does it. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. We may lose or we may win, though we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in, and take it easy. Sorry, clearly I'm not a singer for a reason, but who doesn't love the Eagles? Come on, folks. Let's just have fun. That's the way I look at it. Like, it's not just like, let's just have fun, but it's like, we're here. So while we're here, let's all do the best we can and make it the most healing, enjoyable experience possible for all. Because folks, as other people win, you do as well. And so if we really are all connected, if you can prove that in quantum physics, or if it's just plain simple reality to you, then what you put out into the world comes back to you. One of the golden rules, one of the laws of karma. And so when you put good out into the world and you do what's right, even when it means having to put your pride and your ego aside and opening yourself up potentially to more criticism, I think that when you do the right thing, and when you act from a place of genuine love, that is divine, and that opens doors, and that solves problems, that right action, right use of will heals situations and brings peace. And again, there it looks like there's a dove there with Unag. And so peace, like peace in your face, like peace in your face. Peace as the answer, right? And so whoever brings the most peace wins. They used to say, those of you who know my dad and my uncle will probably understand this, but they used to say, whoever dies first with the most toys wins. Like, who says that? And so I guess, I don't know, maybe my dad figured like he couldn't outbeat my Uncle John when it came to the toys, but he could die first. So, like, and when I do that, that to me is acknowledging the four directions, and the Holy Spirit. And so that's just the way I am. And that's why this channel is called Sacred Earth Essentials. So if you personally are offended by my reference to the sacred or to divinity, then I suppose may not be the right channel for you. Sorry. But I'm here if you want to listen to me anyways. And so, yeah, in all possible reverence for the subject, my dad passed away first. But instead of, who dies first with the most toys wins, let's look at it like who lives with and grows the most peace wins. Who spreads the most joy wins, right? And I mean, is it really even about winning? Like, we could have that argument as well. But for those of us who have a competitive spirit, or for those of us who like to dominate, or for those of us who enjoy winning, for those of us who really just feel pleasure and purpose and passion and fulfillment, in giving and in creating and spreading goodness in the world, like we can look at it as, whoever plants the most peace and grows the most love wins. But Unag tells us, do not forget. Double O tells us there is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So thank you to I believe she's a Celtic goddess, Unag. I really injured myself today, so it's hard for me to turn around. Let's see here. I'm not sure where the book is that goes along with it. And we'll do one more card to finalize this reading. Usually I don't pull a card after Unag. Usually Unag is my card that says, easy does it. You pulled enough. We gave you the message. Slow your roll, Mustang Sally. Good thing I ain't no Mustang Sally. Sorry, I'm not a Mustang gal, but it's still a decent song. Pele, passion, baby. So after you easy does it, after you slow your roll, and after I slow my roll and do some self-care and tap back into my inner goddess and nurture my independence, like, even sometimes like a cat licking her wounds, you need to take that time to lick your own wounds, which is a humbling but also empowering experience to admit that to oneself, and then to take action to make things better and allow for some magical looking unicorn-like transformation to transpire. But you do it in divine timing. You let the divine be in control. You let, I am safe, I am sound, all good things come to me, they give me peace. Just bathing your face in constant peace. Whatever that may look like to you, and feeling the light breeze, like how soothing that is when you are somewhere and just a very refreshing light breeze, a zephyr comes by, and kisses your face. That is just it. You can actually feel it in your heart, even if the wind didn't touch your heart. It only touched your face. And so that's what the Unag card makes me think of. And so again, allowing things to happen in a free-flowing, gentle, loving, and divine timing type of way. And then when you allow that to happen, then from a place of peace, your passion can be ignited. From a place of peace, then you have the resources, the reserves, everything that you need, the nourishment to then fuel your passion, right? Because your passion is then not coming from a depleted place, but your passion is coming from a place of nourishment and peace and magic and self-care and self-love and, independence, right? And really loving being a woman. Instead of feeling that being a woman, is a disadvantage, looking at it like a powerful advantage. Look at what Pele can do. Look at what Mother Earth can do. We're all living on Mother Earth. And some people may not like to give her gender, But for many centuries, she's been referred to as a feminine. And so look at that power that there is, and that passion, and not just a sexual passion, but a passion of life, and a passion for love, and a passion for, caring for oneself, honoring oneself as sacred, teaching that to others, modeling that, and then spreading that out into the world in a divine, holy fire kind of way, in a passionate kind of way that then helps other people to heal on their journeys as well. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? And so that is a question that I too often ask myself. And so as a woman, part of becoming empowered and honoring other women is acknowledging that feminine power, peace, and passion.